Two Olympic swimmers are about to suffocate in the water, but they didn't want to swim up anyway, just because this 100-carat diamond ring is stuck on the partition of the swimming pool at this moment. But just as they were about to take out the ring, but suddenly it was the end of work time at the swimming pool. The administrator saw that all the tourists had left the venue, and pressing the button directly closed the cover of the swimming pool. Fortunately, the two of them discovered the anomaly in a timely manner. That's when I hurried upstream towards the shore. I didn't expect that. At this point, the grill suddenly produces a siphon reaction, instantly entangled the companion's head tightly around it. Looking at the soon-to-be sealed cover plate, the woman had to grab her companion's scalp in one go, pulling out hair by the roots. Subsequently, the two are quickly swimming towards the unclosed water surface, although they are all top-notch swimmers, but in the end they still couldn't make it to the last second, when the cover was closed. Escaping, in a state of panic, the two of them desperately slapped the cover plate. Loud call, attempting to attract the attention of administrators, but who knew today was Friday? The administrator has already left work early and returned home. Seeing no one pay attention, the two of them had to find him separately. Fortunately, at this moment, the woman found a plastic board by the swimming pool. The crack after breaking can be used as a saw blade, and after some exploration, my companions, I also happen to find a gap on the cover plate, if we can expand it, so they will also be saved as a result. Subsequently, the woman quickly inserted the plastic board into the gap. Rub hard, but I didn't expect the cover to be made entirely of fiberglass. The two have been going since the afternoon, to the sunset of the sun, has always been unable to widen the gap. But what's even more terrifying is that women with severe diabetes, adrenaline must be injected every 3 hours. If we don't get ashore for injection as soon as possible, it won't be long before severe shock symptoms appear. When the two of them were in despair, fortunately, there are cleaners in the swimming pool every night. Looking at the wallet placed on the shore, the cleaner thought he had a bad luck today, so he happily walked forward to check if there were any leftover belongings inside. At this point, the underwater sisters suddenly cry for help, scared her fiercely and cleverly. However, Aunt is usually only responsible for cleaning the swimming pool. There is no key to enter the security room at all. Fortunately, at this moment, the woman suddenly remembered that her phone was still outside, so she told her aunt the phone password. I hope she can help call the police for help. Unexpectedly, when aunt went to pick up her phone, unexpectedly saw the bank card inside. Think of the balance inside. The newly released aunt instantly activated WeChat. Subsequently, aunt calmly approached the two of them, asking about their bank card password. My companion saw how shameless aunt was. Opening your mouth is like a greeting. But who knew that, when aunt heard about it, not only was he not angry, instead, he kindly helped them turn on the switch of the air cooler. The sudden cold air instantly made the two shiver with cold. After a long time, the two finally couldn't bear the torture. Prepared to tell aunt the password. I didn't expect aunt to just lean down and get close to the gap. Companion unexpectedly gets stuck. Aunt's field of view slowly picked up the plastic board. Prepare to educate this greedy woman well. Women pretend to be allergic to air, intentionally using a weak voice to ask for help from the aunt on the partition. Actually, it was while my aunt was close to the entrance of the cave. Pick up the plastic board and go up. It's just a sharp stab. Listen to the mother's painful screams. The underwater woman is very proud. I think this will definitely make this greedy cleaner leave as soon as possible. Who knew that after aunt was injured, not only did they not escape, instead he became even more insane. She angrily walked into the elevator room, directly activated the disinfection system of the swimming pool. Prepare to educate them well. The two of them watched as the pool suddenly lit up. That's when I realized my mistake earlier. But it won't take them long to produce a large amount of chlorine gas. Just started gushing out towards the swimming pool along the pipe. In a state of panic, the sisters hurried to find a duster cloth, attempting to block the entrance. But who knows, the water flow is too strong. Sister soon became physically exhausted, poured into the swimming pool. Watching my dying sister, my companion had to desperately slap the cover to recognize my aunt. Fortunately, although aunt is extremely greedy, but he didn't want to harm his life. Turn off the purification system. Subsequently, she came to the two of them again. Say, as long as they hand over their diamond rings, I will definitely let them out. However, this is the end of the matter. Both of them have lost their strength just now. I had to obediently give her the diamond ring. Looking at $1 million diamond ring, MOM's mood suddenly brightened up. Run all the way to the control room. Prepare to release the sisters. I didn't expect aunt to enter the password. The cover did not open due to this. I've been trying for half a day. Aunt, that's when she realized that the administrator just changed the password this morning. The sisters also fell into a complete collapse after hearing this, so I had to ask my aunt again, hoping she could help call the police for help. But who knew that aunt was afraid that her intimidation of the two would be exposed. He had already left the scene of the crime with his small car in tow. Soon, my sister is suffering from diabetes, fainted in the swimming pool. Fortunately, at this moment, my companion suddenly remembered picking up the ring in the afternoon. One screw is missing from the underwater grill. After settling down my sister, the woman rushed into the water. Prepare to remove. Underwater grating. But even if the grill is missing one screw, but under immense pressure, women are never able to exert all their strength. Can only leave temporarily, floating from the bottom of the water, watching my dying sister and companion. I really don't want to give up on this. Fortunately, at this moment, my companions discovered the cloth they had just used to block the water from behind my sister. I saw her carefully taking the cloth, dive into the water again, thread the cloth through the grill, pull hard, with a handy tool. Sure enough, it didn't take a while. The grill just detached from the bottom. Subsequently, she is quickly returning to the surface with the grill, strive desperately towards the cover plate. Although the cover plate is very hard, But fortunately, the grill is made of 2,4K pure iron. Every few times in the morning, crack appears on the cover plate. Immediately after, she quickly left with her sister, trapped in their swimming pool for over 10 hours, then quickly find the adrenaline from the bag, inject it into my sister's body, watching the sister gradually waking up, sister's companion's hanging heart. That's when I finally let it go. But they haven't had time to leave here yet. The aunt who almost killed them, he even found them again with a pistol. Original. Women are worried that after the two come out, tell the police about her situation. That's why we came up with this strategy. Decide not to do one thing and not to stop doing two things. Eradicate two people. And at this point, the exhausted woman also completely lost her will at this moment. Finally, simply lower your head. People are at the disposal of the aunt. Looking at two people who are similar to my own daughter, aunt seemed to have a slight hesitation in her heart, and all of this was just a momentary greed caused by her, thinking that this aunt ultimately chose to put down her pistol, returned the ring to them, finally squatting on the ground in shame, allowing women to report to the police for help. However, just when aunt thought she had to go back to prison and suffer again, but my sister suddenly hung up on the phone. Let the woman leave. Let me.